Okay guys, yesterday we talked a little bit about those tricky words. They're called expert words. Who can raise their hand and tell me what an expert word is? Grant?
Expert word is a hard word.
An expert word's a hard word. What else can we say about an expert word? Mira?
A big word.
A big word. Mason?
A tiny word?
A what?
I don't know.
You know. Okay. Hunter?
Small word.
A small word. They're kind of like words that we don't really know the meaning to, right? We don't know what they mean. But we use the clues around our words to figure out what they mean. And that's what we're going to do today. So, when you're reading to learn, you may come across words that you've never seen or heard before. For example, if you're reading a book about flowers, then you might see special words about flowers in the book, like stem and petals. Or if you're reading about animals playing together, then you might find words like flap and gallop to tell how the animals move. When you come to tricky words like this, you can stop and think, what might this word mean? Are there any clues in the pictures or in the words on the page? Readers ask themselves what word would make sense and try to see if it sounds right. Readers check the print carefully, looking at the first few letters and also maybe at the end of the word to figure it out. Do you remember that word we practiced, savannah, when we were reading about elephants?
Yeah.
When we read this elephant book the other day?
Yeah.
And we saw that word and we're like, ooh, I don't remember what this means. I have no clue. But we used the words and the pictures around it to figure out what it means. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at this elephant book a little bit closer and try to figure out what these tricky words are. Let's read this one. The biggest land animals live in Africa. Elephants roam the grassy savanna. What does this word mean? I don't know what this word is. But we know, we learned about savanna. What was a savanna again, Kellen?
It's a grassy field that just has a few trees.
It's a grassy field that has a few trees. Kellen used the pictures to see that there's grass and some trees in the background. Great job. Now let's do the same thing and try to figure out what this roam means. Let's look at our clues again. The biggest land animals live in Africa. Elephants roam the grassy savanna.
What does roam mean?
What do we think? What can we do? Hunter? What do we think?
I think that elephants take grass and they drop it on the ground.
They eat grass and drop it on the ground. Rome, what are they doing in this picture? Are they just standing there?
No.
Molly, what are they doing?
They're walking.
They're walking? Let's see if that makes sense. The biggest land animals live in Africa. Elephants walk the grassy savanna. Could be. Mason? Come back to you. Okay. Mira? What is it?
Shirt.
The elephant shirts the grassy savanna? Search. Oh, elephant search the grassy savanna. Let's try it.
Sure.
The biggest land animals live in Africa. Elephants roam the grassy savanna. We said roam. We said they could be walking. They could be searching the grassy savanna. Let's take a look at the next page and see if it gives us a clue. Are they doing the same thing? Kinda. I mean, they're standing there. They're together, right?
No.
I think a walk is a great idea. Let's look ahead at some other words. Oh, we learned about how they rolled in the mud to protect their skin, like sunscreen.
That's strange. Oh, it's tangled. You didn't see
Yeah.
that page.
Okay, here's another one. I don't know what this one is. An elephant's is more than a nose. Elephants play and give hugs with their Well, let's look at this word. What does it start with? Lucille, what does this word start with? T. What else? How else can we find out what this word is? Hunter?
You and he hugging each other.
Okay. What is this tricky word? This tricky word, I don't know what to do with it. Ezra? Trunk? Why do you say trunk? What's a trunk? Is it this thing?
No, it's the nose.
Oh, it's their nose. Let's keep reading. An elephant's trunk is more than a nose. Elephants play and give hugs with their trunks. Are they doing that in the picture?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
Playing.
Playing.
Hugging.
Hugging. What else? Cooper? They're hugging, and let's look at the words. I think it gave us a couple of clues. An elephant's trunk is more than a nose. Where's the nose on us? Where's our noses? Okay. Do we see a nose on this elephant?
No, it's his trunk.
It's his trunk, but it's where a nose would go, right? That would make sense.
No.
Elephants play and give hugs with their trunks. Are they giving hugs using their trunks?
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's the word. Let's sound it out. Trunk. Trunk. I think that's the right word. An elephant's trunk is more than a nose. Elephants play and give hugs with their trunks. Let's see. Oh, we learned about that tricky word. Tusks. Tusks. What were tusks again? Avery? Oh, yeah. It's teeth. They look just like teeth. We learned about that one.
Whoa,
More.
that's a huge
I
elephant.
know about the savannah. Oh, we learned about, what are these babies called?
Calves.
Oh, calves. Yeah, you're right.
Family.
Oh. I see another word. This one says, calves stay near their mothers. The keeps them safe at night. Good night, elephants. Ooh. I have no idea what this word is. The keeps them safe at night. What does this one start with? Maybe we'll just start there. What does this start with? Ezra?
It says with an H and it says heads.
Heads. Oh, okay, I see what you see. H-E, there's an H-E in heads. Okay, calves stay near their mothers. The heads keep them safe at night.
Heads?
Does it make sense? I
No.
mean, your head is to protect you.
Yeah,
Wait.
So you can't fit your body.
Oh, Mason thinks it's trunks, but see, it starts with a H. Let's look at our clues. That's what we're gonna do. Calves stay near their mothers. Oh, we see down here the little babies are with their moms. The herd. Oh, herd keeps them safe at night. Is it the trees? Is that what a herd is?
Oh.
Well, why not? If you're under the tree, it keeps you safe, right?
No.
What is it, Kellen? What is it? The keeps them safe at night. Good night, elephants. What is it?
I think I want to tell them the last word.
What is it?
The last word.
What is it? Herd. Right?
D?
Yep, that's a D. Mira,
I think it's the other elephant.
why do you think that?
Because
Let's try it.
which elephant?
Calves stay near their mothers. The other elephants keep them safe at night. Good night, elephants. What do you think? Do you think when you travel in a herd that it's a bunch of elephants keeping each other safe?
Yeah.
What do you think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Thumbs up. I think that's a great idea. Let's try it again. Cats stay near their mothers. The other elephants keep them safe at night. Good night, elephants. A herd is a bunch of elephants or a bunch of animals. You could say a herd of zebra,
A herd of
cheetahs.
a herd of cheetahs,
A
herd of lions.
Herd of cheetahs.
They're all there to keep each other safe. So guys, today, when you're looking in your nonfiction books at your desk, Henry, sit up please. When you're looking at your nonfiction books and you come across one of those really tricky words that you're just like, you can sound it out.
Picture power.
Picture power. What is the picture power again? How do we use that power? Kellen?
You have to look at the picture.
You use the pictures to figure out those tricky words. We use the picture to find out the elephants are roaming in the savannah, right? What else can we use? What else? Mason? What? Okay. We use our picture powers. We sound out and realize what it starts with. Like we looked at Rome and we saw an and we stretched it out. Hunter, what else do we use?
Start over and over.
We started over to see words and try words out and fit them in a sentence and see if the elephants walking would make sense there, right? And what else? We used our clues within the text. We looked at Rome, elephants roam, and it said in the grassy savannah. That's a clue. We know that they're doing something in the savannah, right? So when you guys go back to your nonfiction books today, make sure to use your picture powers. Make sure to sound out your words. Make sure to use the clues within your book and look around them. Use the words around that tricky word to figure out, what does this mean? Okay? Are you ready? You think you can try it?
Yes.
All right, off you go. Who's our supplies manager? Eliza, will you get your books out?
Where do you go use the camera? Hi, camera. Very good. I saw the people walking.
Which one did she like? Pretty one. How about in the chair? Which chair did she like? What? And then which bed did you? Let's see. Carolyn and Grant. In and how did the babies feel when they came home? Because they're carrying so much weight, right? At the end, the camera is still looking back to the Goldilocks when they came home.
And this is a I need this is a bowl. The owl.
Pulls legs.
Alrighty, my friends, it is time to put everything away.